Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. So this video is for all of you people who care about what other people think. I'm going to help you get over this. It's really, really simple. You just have to understand this. Understand that nobody cares about your life. Okay? Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares what you're doing. Nobody cares what you're saying. Nobody cares what you're thinking. Nobody cares about your life. So you don't need to worry about what people think about you because people don't give a shit. You understand what I'm saying? They don't. Even if you think they do, they don't. And the reason why they don't is because they're focused on their own lives. They're focused on their own problems and situations going on in their life. They don't give a shit about you. You understand? Even if there's a moment where a person is thinking about you or, focusing on what you're doing or talking shit about you, whatever, that happens within a moment and then they're off to something else. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they're not sitting there all day worried about what you're doing. Nobody gives a shit. You understand? Just like, for example, I'm sure none of you have thought about me today. You probably just saw me, on your feed just now, and this is the first time you're even thinking about me. You're not thinking about what I'm doing during the day and, what's going on with me. Like, you don't give a shit about me. Let's keep it real. You understand? And it's a beautiful thing that you don't give a shit about me. You understand what I mean? Because the thing is that you should focus on you and not focus on what other people are thinking about you. You see what I'm saying? So this is the thing. I know a lot of you out there, right? You probably have, people you go to school with, go to work with, people in your community, whatever, that you're worried about what they think about you. What I'm telling you is they don't give a fuck because they're focused on their own thing. Some of you are out there want to start your own business. Some of you want to do things on social media. Some of you want to, do whatever with your lives, but you're worried about what other people are going to think about what you're doing in your lives. And what I'm telling you is nobody cares. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about what people think about you. Understand they're not thinking about you. You understand? And even if they're thinking about you for that moment, it's a fleeting moment and they're off to something else. Just like, for example, like you would see celebrities in the news, right? And it'll be like a news cycle where somebody might be talking about a particular celebrity for a few days. And then some other shit happens and they forget about that story and they move on to the next one. And then they forget about that and they move on to the next one. You understand? Nobody gives a shit. You understand? It's going to just be a cycle of things happening, people paying attention to things here and there, and they're going to move the fuck on. You understand what I'm saying? So you guys out there, right? Understand that nobody cares. See, I teach guys how to approach women and talk to women and stuff like that. And a lot of guys will say, look, Cario, I'm scared to approach women because, I don't want everyone looking at me. I'm like, you think that people on the street give a shit about you? Like, who are you? You're like, what are we talking about? Who the fuck are you for everyone on the street to care about you walking up to some chick talking to her? You understand what I'm saying? See, I listen, I coach women also. I have women that are like, oh, well, I don't want him to think I'm a slut if we have sex. He don't give a shit. He's just trying to get the draws. You understand what I'm saying? And even if he did give a shit, who gives a fuck? You want the dick? Yes, go fuck that nigga. It's that simple. You see what I'm saying? You're worried too much about what other people are thinking, right? And understand that at the end of the day, nobody cares about your life. Nobody. So just do you, enjoy yourself, and stop wasting time worrying about what other people think. Stop holding back, worrying, oh, what is this person going to think? And what is that person going to think? Because you're wasting your life and stopping yourself from doing certain things, saying certain things, engaging in certain activities, because you're too worried about what other people think. And understand they don't give a shit. Nobody cares about your life.